Science, plants classification. Objectives. By the end of this exploration, you should be able to classify plants into green, non-green, flowering, and non-flowering. Therefore, today we want to look at green non-flowering. These plants are green but do not bear flowers. Examples. We start one by one. The algae or algae. They are aquatic plants. They reproduce by cell division, binary fusion, have no true roots and stems, form scum which floats on water surfaces. We have an example here in the picture. So when you look at this picture well, you study this picture well, this one is actually an algae. And most cases when you walk where there is stagnant water, you'll discover that you'll be able to see this kind of plant, which we refer to as algae. Liverwort grows in wet places, have leaf plate-like body, have no true roots and stem, reproduce by means of spores. So as we said, they don't actually give flowers. Therefore, that is what you need to get and understand from them. So this is a picture of a liverwort. Look at it. As we said, they grow in wet areas. So this is an example. Look at the picture, study it well, so that you're able to identify it wherever you meet it. Moss. They are small velvet-like plants, grow in moist soils, stones, building walls, and tree trunks. So mostly you'll get them in moist areas. Have no true roots, stems, and leaves. Meaning that actually when you look at them, you'll discover that they don't have true roots, leaves, and stems. That is the diagram. You look at this one, you see this one are already, as you see them here, they are growing on a tree trunk. You look at all of these ones, these are what you call the moss. You look at them, study them well so that you're able to identify them. Next, ferns. They grow under shade and dry places. They have roots, stems, and leaves. So this one, they have well identified kind of roots, stems, and leaves. You can be able to see them clearly as compared to the others. They reproduce by means of spores. They reproduce by means of spores. Now that is the diagram. When you look at it, you look at here, these are the roots, well seen. Then there are the stems. You look at here, you look at it well, you discover there's a stem here. Then they have the leaves. You can be able to identify it so well because all those roots, the stems, and the leaves are well seen. Good. We have conifers. They are green, have true roots, stems, and leaves. They are cone-shaped, reproduce by seeds contained in cones. Remember, they are non-flowering. So if they are non-flowering, therefore, how do they produce their seeds? Their seeds are contained in cones. We have examples here. Examples are pine, cypress, cedar, spruce, and Douglas fir. So we shall look at some of these diagrams, some of these pictures. We see how they look like. Now, for example, this is a plant we call a Douglas fir tree. The Douglas fir tree, this is how it looks like. So these things you are seeing here are what you refer to as cones. So inside these cones, that's where the seeds are found. This one is the same as the cypress. When you look at the cypress, you discover that it has the cones. And in those cones, actually, that's where the seeds come about. Then there is the cedar tree. Look at this. This is what you call the cedar. Now, the cedar also, they have cones. When you look at this one and this one, these are the cones. And inside these cones, that is where you will find their seeds. As we say, they are non-flowering. Therefore, how do they reproduce? They reproduce by means of cones because their seeds are found in the cones. I want to thank you for your time. Goodbye for now.